How can we fix this mediocre backlight? Hey guys, happy spring, or whatever season you're watching this in. I really hope you're doing well. I recently finished this Cherry Blossom F91, and I always wanted to try modding the backlight. The F91 backlight is well known for being really weak, so let's take it apart and see what's actually going on inside. It's a much simpler fix than you might think. So here are a few things that you'll need for this mod. Firstly, a pair of tweezers. I like using the blunt end tweezers for this job. It just keeps from getting the plastic scratched. I got these on Amazon and they're a pretty good investment if you're into modding things or fixing things. I'm sure you'll be using them pretty often. So don't steal your wife's tweezers and make her mad. Just go buy some. Secondly, you'll need some copper conductive paint. I put the Amazon link for this one down in the description, but any reputable conductive paint should work. It's about $15, and again, it has a wide variety of uses. You can use the conductive pens that are filled with the paint. The problem with the pen is that it dries up and clogs a lot, and it's about the same price, so it just doesn't make any sense to buy that. Just go for the copper conductive paint. At least that's my opinion. The next one is optional, but I like using a stylus tool or a ballpoint tool because the end of it does a good job of holding on to the copper conductive paint. You can use a toothpick or a needlepoint tool. You might struggle with it a bit, but you'll manage. So this one is, again, optional. Last but not least, you'll need a screwdriver, specifically the PH000 size. For most Casio mods, that's the screwdriver that you'll be using. I like using this Weha screwdriver. It's really convenient to use, and I believe it's made in Germany as well. Did I mention how much I hate cheap screwdrivers? The tip strips after a few uses and you'll end up throwing it away. So not a bad idea to invest in a nice screwdriver. Oh, last but not least, you'll also need either a pair of tweezers or two sharp metal objects like two needles to reset the battery. So let's begin by taking the 4 screws off the back plate. I've seen a lot of YouTube modders use those battery-powered electronic screwdrivers. I've used them before and I'm not a big fan. I feel like they're pretty cheaply made, and if you're not careful, you'll strip screws. So for a delicate job like this, you should probably hand loosen and hand tighten the screws. Remove the backplate with your tweezers. Remove the gasket very carefully. It can rip, and toss it onto your work table, just like I did. There's a small hole on the side of the module, so you can gently grab it with your tweezers and remove. So here's the module. There are 4 metal tabs, 2 on each side. So you'll take your blunt tweezers and gently pry them open. You don't need to use too much force. Again, be gentle. Just like you're petting your cat. If you have a cat and know what that's like. If you don't, use your imagination. So here are the components inside. You have your circuit board, you have your metal backing, and then you have your LCD with a zebra stripe. So if this zebra stripe falls out, make sure you don't lose it. When I first started modding 42 years ago, I lost that zebra stripe many times. If you don't have that zebra stripe, your watch won't work. So let's take a look at this absolutely beautiful circuit board. That's incomplete Casio. So if you see these 2 pads here, that should be connected and the circuit should be complete. Why didn't Casio complete the circuit? Well, probably to save you about half a year to a year of battery life. But honestly, that isn't that much considering you have a 7 to 8 year battery here. And from the research that I've done, you're just completing the circuit here, so nothing should happen to your watch. But don't believe me, I'm from the internet. I think you'll be fine as long as you stop playing with your backlight every 30 seconds. So we have our copper conductive paint here. You're going to shake the bottle very well. Shake, shake, shake it, shake, shake, shake it like a bottle of copper conductive paint. You'll take your optional but make your life much easier stylus pen, and you want to just dab the end of it with the paint, and you just want to get a bit of a glob on there, and that's really enough, just a drop. And you just want to get that glob in between the two pads that I showed you. Here's the before, and here's the after. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Why do people say that lemons are not easy to squeeze, like the seeds get everywhere? And anyway, you want to let it dry for a minute or two. That's all you need. Before you put the module together, you want to test the light. Put the circuit board back into the metal casing like so, and press on the side light. It should be brighter and more orange than before. You should notice a difference for sure. Now let's put the module back together. If the zebra stripe fell out, again, make sure you put that back in. Make sure it's even and level. The tracks that you see on your circuit board need to line up with the zebra stripe. And that's how you know which way is right side up, because I know you forgot how to put this back together, even though you did it a few minutes ago. You need to improve your memory. Do some memory exercises, drink lots of water. It'll help you out a lot. For the metal casing, the flat side goes on the bottom. And all you need to do now is snap the metal tabs back in place. And there you have it. Good job. Give yourself a round of applause and a pat on the back. Oh, before you do that, make sure you reset the battery. So there's a hole marked AC. If you have sharp tweezers, you want to put one side in the hole and the other side touching a metal part. You can also do this with two touching needles. The final part and the most funnest part is reinstalling the module. You want to push the buttons back out, because how else would the module fit if the buttons are in the way? Don't be silly. I like to work in the module from the left side, push it in about halfway, and then you grab your blunt tweezers, you press down the two metal tabs, and it should slide right in. Don't mess it up. You can do it. I believe in you. Finally, reinstall the gasket. The gasket has a flat side, and this side has tabs, so you want to make sure the tabs are facing down. So again, reinstall, press down gently so the tabs fit into the pockets. And there you have it. Reinstall your metal backing, make sure it's right side up, and replace the screws. I'm not going to show you, it's like 11 o'clock here and I'm really tired. So here's the before shot. Look how weak the light is there. And here's the after shot. Wow, much, much brighter. That's pretty impressive. Here are some comparison shots. Much brighter. What do the kids say these days? That's Chad? That's a Chad Chatterson? And this is with the room light off. Much, much better. Thank you guys so much for watching. I was pretty tired and a little bit delirious when I was making this video, so you'll have to excuse some of my brilliant remarks. I really hope you liked this video. I try to always add value to this space. I really love Casio watches. I'm trying to do something really special with these watches and tell my story with them. So I really hope that you would subscribe, visit my site. I just launched my new site, kimstudiowatches.com. So please, if you have a chance, check it out. Some of my story is on there. A lot of great watch designs are there, and many, many more are coming soon. So again, thank you so much for your support. Again, please like and subscribe if you found this video informative. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Take care.